This person was so insane, so crazy, that he removed her eyes. But why? What was the purpose? Let's find out right now. Wednesday, my Cajun cuties. Yes, it's me, Anne Marie, aka the Cajun Crime Queen from Carrickville, Louisiana. Cajun born, Cajun bred, and when I die, I'll be Cajun dead. I hope after this video that you like, subscribe, and comment, and don't forget to press on the notification bell so you never miss a video from me, Anne Marie. I hope you have a beverage. I hope you have a snuggle partner or a snuggle fur partner. Those are the best, and you're ready to hear a true crime story with yours truly. And as always, I want to know, are y'all drinking that water? Are y'all staying hydrated? Are y'all getting those tickers up? Remember, just a quick 20-30 minute walk, especially first thing in the morning, get those endorphins up, and you're going to have an amazing, wonderful day, I promise you. And as always, thank you all for joining me on this Wicked Wednesday evening as we discuss another true crime case. Today, I'm going to be discussing a case that comes out of Lake Charles, Louisiana, and it is the case of 19-year-old Christina Joan Bergen, aka Chris, as her family and friends called her. Christina was born on July 12, 1971 in Lake Charles, Louisiana to her parents, Charles and Diana. She had 2 brothers and 2 sisters. She was also a member of Our Lady Queen of Heaven Catholic Church. She was a 1989 graduate of LaGrange High School, and she was attending McNeese State University in Lake Charles, Louisiana. She was a happy and loving girl. She was just finishing her spring semester in June of 1991 and wanted to go out and have fun. She worked part-time at a pizza place. On the night of June 20th, 1991, Christina decided she was going to go hang out with her friends at 12th Street Lounge in Lake Charles, Louisiana. When Christina arrived at this lounge, she saw her friend Michael Rowland. He waved her over and he said, "Hey, Christina, how you doing? What's going on? I want to introduce you to my friend Leslie Dale Martin from Shreveport, Louisiana." Christina and Leslie start talking. They strike up a conversation. They drink, they dance, they play pool. They're just having fun. A typical 19-year-old girl like Christina wanted to have fun and just spend time with her friends that evening. However, what Christina did not know that Leslie Dale Martin was out on parole. But why? What did he do? Well, in 1984, when Leslie Dale Martin was around 17 years old, he essayed his 14-year-old little sister at knife point. He is found guilty, convicted of essay, and sentenced to 10 years in prison. However, he is released early after serving only 5 years in 1990. Do you know how mad this makes me? Do you know how angry this makes me? They released a monster, a predator, after only serving 5 years. 5 years. That's all he served for essaying his little sister. Not 25 years, not 50 years. Nothing is ever enough for a predator. Not only did he essay someone, he essayed a child. He essayed his little sister. And this monster walked free after serving only 5 years. I was so angry when I saw that. In the early morning hours of June 21st, 1991, Leslie and Christina are having fun. Everyone says that they are dancing, they are sharing drinks, they are shooting pool. They look like they're having the time of their life. Christina asks Leslie for a ride home. He agrees and says, "Sure, I will bring you home." The two are seen leaving the lounge together. However, Christina Bergen is never seen alive again. The two get into Leslie's truck and start driving. However, Leslie does not drive Christina home. He drives to Iowa, Louisiana, parks on a dirt road where he essays Christina. She tries to fight back. However, she is no match for Leslie Dale Martin. He essays her. He tells her to get dressed. They start driving, and that is when she threatens to tell the police when they get back. He says to himself that he does not want to go back to prison. So what does he do? He starts to choke 19-year-old Christina Joan Bergen with his bare hands. She tries to fight back. She tries to defend herself, but she is no match for Leslie Dale Morton. Leslie decides he is going to pull his truck over. He wants to get Christina out of his truck. He gets out of the truck. He grabs Christina. He pulls her out. She's clawing. She's scratching his face all up, getting all of his DNA underneath her fingernails. She is trying to get away from Leslie. However, she is no match for Leslie. He grabs Christina. He puts a rope around her neck. Then he finds a wooden board. He places the wooden board above her neck. That is when he proceeds to jump and stomp on it, pouncing on it until he sees that Christina is no longer alive. And then what he does next is beyond evil. He takes a knife and removes Christina's eyes, because in case she is still alive, he wants to make sure she can never identify him. This monster is walking free on the streets every day. The jail lets him out. Prison lets him out, and he essays and unalives a young 19-year-old girl. Leslie gets back into his vehicle. He drives off. He arrives at work. His boss sees him with scratches all over his face. He looks crazy. His eyes are red. The boss is like, "What happened?" He's like, "Oh, I got in a fight last night. No big deal." After work, Leslie tells one of his friends, "Hey, I took a girl's life last night." The friend doesn't believe Leslie, which I don't understand. If someone came up to me, especially one of my friends, and said, "Hey, I have to confide in you. I took someone's life last night," I would believe them. However, this friend didn't believe Leslie. The friend did believe it was true when he saw a news report that a girl from Lake Charles was missing. And it was a little over a week now. Just 2 weeks after Leslie Dale Morton murdered 19-year-old Christina Bergen, her badly decomposed body is found in a shed in Iowa, Louisiana. She had a rope around her neck, and a wooden board with blood on it was found near her body. Her body was so decomposed that the only way they were able to identify Christina was through dental records. Leslie Dale Morton was charged with the murder of 19-year-old Christina Bergen. He admitted to the crime and gave all the details. And in May of 1992, he was found guilty of murdering 19-year-old Christina Bergen and was sentenced to death. It was also said in 1999 and in 2002 that Leslie Dale Morton was planning to escape the prison in Louisiana, which is called Angola. Now, I don't know if y'all ever been to the Louisiana State Prison, Angola, but there is nothing around for miles and miles and miles. I've been several times because they have a rodeo there. So I've been to the rodeo at the prison, and there's nothing in sight. There are woods, marshes, swamps, hungry alligators, water. It's not a fun place to be. So I don't know where Leslie thought he was going, if he was going to escape. But he did not escape. And on May 10th, 2002, Leslie Dale Morton asked for his last meal, which was boiled crawfish stew, a garden salad with Italian dressing, oatmeal cookies, a glass of milk, and chocolate syrup. Now, y'all please try to get me to understand that. Why are they giving a prisoner his last meal of whatever he wants? After he committed this gruesome crime, you're going to ask him, "Oh, whatever you want to eat for your last meal, you can get." No, he should get nothing. Look what he did to a 19-year-old girl. He should get nothing. And at 8:16 p.m. on May 10th, 2002, Leslie Dale Morton is executed by lethal injection. And there to witness his execution is the parents of 19-year-old Christina Joan Bergen. My final thought, I always give y'all my final thought. And my final thought is this evil monster, this man, Leslie Dale Morton, should have never been let out of prison to begin with. He should have stayed in prison for the rest of his life for what he did to his 14-year-old little sister. Oh, but no, he was let out of prison and did the same thing a year later. Just a year after he got out of prison, he essayed and murdered a 19-year-old girl. He should have never been let out. Perpetrators should stay the rest of their life in jail. Do not let them out. And I want all of y'all to know something. Be aware of your surroundings. And I was 19-year-old at one time, and I remember going to bars and having fun and meeting people and leaving with someone I met that night, not thinking this person could harm me. This person could do something to hurt my body. This person could take my life. We never think that way. Now I do. Now I'm scared of everything. I'm scared to go to the mailbox. I'm scared of everything. That's just how I am now because I deal with crime every day when I research it. But y'all need to just take my advice. All of y'all watching right now, especially the young generation. Do not trust everyone. Do not get in a car with just anybody. Make sure you have friends with you. Make sure you have someone else that you know with you, or just go with someone else. Don't ever rely that this person is a perfect person. This person is not going to hurt you, because you never know who you're dealing with. That person is not going to tell you, hey, I'm on parole. I just got out of prison for SAing my 14-year-old little sister. They're not going to tell y'all that. So please always be aware of your surroundings. And as always, stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings, and always know that I'm here for each and every one of you. I hope that y'all liked today's video. I hope that y'all like, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget to press the notification bell so you never miss a video from me, Anne Marie. And as always, thank y'all all for the love and support. And for you, I am truly grateful. I will see y'all next week with more videos. Thank you again. I love each and every one of y'all. Have a good night. Bye.